You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's the Lucky Penny Shop. Thanks for stopping by today. I appreciate it. I'm going to finally show you my collection of Jurassic Park dinosaurs. So this is a special bin day on the day that they have released the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom movie. I don't know if you're going to go check it out or already, depending on when you see this video, but these have been in my collection for years, and every time I find one, I add it to this bin, but the bin is now stuffed. I can fit maybe a few more. So here we go. This is a sneak peek at the entire lot of my dinosaurs. Now, like I said, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 years of collecting. So overall, I would say they're all in pretty good shape. There's one that I cannot get to work. Now, all of these have this special JP on one of their legs, and they all, well, most of them, have some kind of action and sound. So they do require batteries. Like this one, when you press this button here, you get one sound. And then you move his head, you get another sound. Okay, and then the legs move. Usually the tails don't. This one actually has a soft, spongy tail. All right, well, that's enough. There's quite a few in here. I'm going to move the bin out of the way. I might as well start with this one. We'll come back and check this one out. All right, here we go. I will try to get them in the position they need to be in to sit properly, probably how they originally were meant to sit or stand. And this one here has moved. All of his legs move. His head tilts back. Okay, and then it turns a little bit. I mean, it's got some movement there. This is the sound box on him. And they're really detailed in a lot of different areas. Some of them have different coloring on the bottom. Look, he's even got little pads on his feet. And like I said, he's got a mushy tail. And then you press this rib cage. A lot of them have this ripped open rib cage like they've been battling. And this one's nicely detailed. All right, I'm going to do both sounds real close here so we hear it really nice into my microphone. All right, let's see. I'm going to grab, I've got 3 right on the top here that are all the same type, different colors. 2 are duplicates. Now these don't make any sound, and they rest on their back tip of their tail, and when you push their heads down, their mouths open. And I think these were more for play like this, because nothing, I hear it clicking. Oh, maybe this one is working. Let me check another one to see. Yes, if you move their back legs, they're supposed to. It doesn't work every time. That's why I was struggling with this one here. Let me see if I can get number 3 to work correctly. You know, overplay over the years, someone's playing with it, it kind of, you know, breaks them. But they're supposed to go. These don't make any sounds. Let me back the camera up just a little. I want to give you close-ups. Let's see if it's this leg. This leg, no. Almost seems like both. It is moving slightly. There's a click in there too. Okay, yeah, so it's supposed to do it. It's a little weak. You got the JP.03 on that. JP.06 on that. And then this one is the JP.03. Alright, so that is kind of like a trio. Very cool, nice coloring. Look, it's see underneath the chin on that one's got like this tealish color. Underneath the chins on these, it's a grayish. You got little tips here. So overall, I'm going to say, nice little set. Don't know when I got any of these into the collection. They just all, once in a while, I see them at a garage sale. I immediately buy them. All right, let's check out the next one. This next one here, I cannot get this one to work. It's actually one of the coolest ones, but he does not want to do his sound box. There was some corrosion in there, and I have not been able to solve it. I had him working a little bit. He's not working now. Let's see. That's what I like about him. Watch. And then his upper legs move. His head turns. Let's see if I can... All right, don't be shocked. I'm going to kind of tap it on the countertop here and see if that jiggles something. It does not. Now, originally when I got him, his legs were clicked back like that. So I'm guessing that whoever was playing with him was not playing with him the right way, and that could be how that inner mechanism stopped working. And then he sits on his tail as well. You got the JP.19 on this one. And here's his bottom coloring. I don't know, I really like this one. I wish it worked. I just like the red in there. He does make a cool sound. And I can't trigger it. I'm pretty sure it was his legs when he was running. Okay. Alright, let me grab another one. Let me grab... Ooh, very cool. Here, I'll grab a bigger one. Now there was two styles. There's this style as well. It's got the JP, but this is a soft. All these other ones that I've shown you so far are harder. It's got JP.07, but he's mushy. He's almost like a squishy. And there's nothing that really does anything on these. I've checked them. There's no battery, so there is a whole set that's this soft, mushy kind of dino. Still very cool to look at. Big chunk missing out of the side on him. And it's of the larger ones. It seems like these are all the larger ones. Some extra little coloring. I think that's paint. You know, I find them this way, and there's not much more I can do with them. I can clean some of them, and I have, you know, worked on the battery compartments, but that's about it. All right, let me check out another small one here. Okay, so he has a rubbery neck. It looks like when I put him down, yeah, it moves. And then I'm pretty sure, yeah, his tail moves his one front leg. Let's see if we can get him. I think he's supposed to be like this, and then it looks like he's trying to lift up, right? All right, what does he sound like? Here you go. Now this has the JP with the 3 claw marks. Here's his speaker. And let's just double check to make sure if something else triggers that. Ooh, I hit that with my finger. Okay, so there's the second sound. All right, so here's the first sound when you do this. And then the second sound when you do this. Okay, I guess not. I thought I heard it. Oh, you have to actually tilt the leg manually down. Yeah, it doesn't work this way. Something's not triggering right in that one. But still, what do you think? Pretty neat. Oh, let me do those up here. I don't even know how many I have, so it's going to take a while for me to get through these, especially if I want to show each one in its uniqueness. Let's check out this guy. Another one of my faves. This one has JP.22. Now this one, his mouth opens. I did not see any kind of battery on this one. There is no battery. I don't see a year, but maybe it is there. It's hard to see. Yet really small. But he's got claws that open so you can grab onto something. Okay, and then you just press him like this and he flaps. Let's get the camera up a little bit so you can get a better shot of that. And then I will do the flapping part. And the head tilts. It's actually pretty neat. Let's see, do these kind of will turn in. So you can go and take off. I don't think, yeah, they go up So you have some extra movement on these, but I don't think, you know, maybe, oh yeah, there you go. It's meant to clip in here. See, I didn't know that till I started playing with it. I was wondering what these little holes were here. They seemed in an odd spot. Now, will they click out when you first press it? I don't know. Yeah, ooh, cool. This is why I love toys. They're just so neat the way they work and operate. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, I can feel the breeze underneath as he flies away. All right, what do you think of that one? No sound, but cool action. All right, this guy's pretty cool. I like this one. I'm going to say that about all of them. I don't know. That's probably why I have so many of them. I just like them. All right, this one's a little unique. No sound, no battery, but watch this. You push his head in, and then he goes. He's looks like he's gonna ram into his opponent and use his thick skull to attack. Oh, you hear that spring in there? It's really got some kick behind it. Let's just see. Ooh, a little lower. That's pretty good. And then he's got this off-white bottom, and then, of course, ripped out here. Now, all the other ones have little buttons there, but, oh, this is JP.23. Looks like you can still turn it and press it in as well. Okay, now he doesn't want to stand. You got to get the legs just right for him to stand. All right, that's a pretty neat one. Let's grab another bigger one. This is another one of the, mainly, it's got a combination soft and harder parts. And then JP.24. I have to check into that. I mean, I've never really researched these. And then, see, this is soft back here. And how does it move? It moves by this squeezing back here. It looks like this one is supposed to move, but I don't think it is. Just this one. And then he's like whacking his opponent. And here he is, another chunk taken out of him. And his legs are fixed, and they do not move. Okay? So they are fixed in this position. But this is all soft and squishy back here. And then this a little bit softer, and his legs are a hard plastic. And he's looking down at the ground. Okay. Reaching into my bin. This guy's a low profile. This is a JP.01. If that means anything, I don't know. I've never really totaled them all up, inventoried them. He doesn't do anything. Well, let's see. This is soft. It's not as soft as the other ones, but there's some movement there. And then it looks like the top of his mouth opens. Is there something that triggers that? I don't see it. Oh, wait. Oh, you press this leg. See, it takes me a while sometimes to figure this out. And then I released it by... Come on, close your mouth, buddy. Okay, there you go. It almost looks like when you turn it back, it clicks back in. He also has pads and detail on his bottom. It's one of the smallest of the ones I have, but I do like his coloring. JP01. Let me see if I can grab another small one while I'm at this. I'll grab a couple here. Okay, this guy. Another small one. He is JP.11, it looks like. Oh. Nice sound. It appears, let's just see. Yeah, only one arm moves. And they both do the same sound. Let's see if we can get him to stand. It looks like his legs are a little pressed from age. Yeah, I don't think he will. They're bent in. I mean, I'm always careful storing things, so it just could be, unless he wants to be in that position. Like that. Let's do his sound up here. Okay, and this guy kind of fits right into his size. This is JP. Where's it at? .07. I didn't even see where a battery was. Oh, there was the batteries. Yeah, I must have already replaced it on this one. Okay, let's move him out of the way. This one, you press the button on his one leg and his head moves. No battery. And by the way, if I make a mistake on one of these or I don't activate it, just let me know in the comments. And if I ever visit them again, I will clarify and clean that up. Oh, this is the button I'm pressing here. It's like a super headbutt there. Okay, another one. This is no number on this one. It's just a JP. But it looks like you move his legs and his head turns. He looks like a low to the ground one who's like checking out the surface. It's gonna be like that. Turns pretty good. It looks like he wants to stand like this. And then the bottom, let's see, yeah, really nice texture on his pads underneath. There is a date on there. And let's move on now. I gotta keep going here. Probably another 10 or more. I'll stick with another smaller one. Let's see, JP, hard to read, .42 or 43. Let's see, does anything control his mouth? It almost looks like it doesn't, because I'm able to do this and it's not clicking or moving things. Just to stand around, open up, play with Dino. Still nice coloring. Now some of these may have been in a video here or there as a backup prop. Okay, this one. I haven't been able to figure this one out. This is all soft, and he just stands, and he is JP.06. Lots of cool texture. You could tell it's been played with. His arms move. There's no battery, but he's got a solid inside. This is all squishy and soft, squishy and soft. I don't see anything that you push. He's got a hard piece in his leg here, so that's why I was thinking maybe you squeeze his legs and he does something, but I have not been able to get him to do anything. His squishy neck. He's all squishy. Everything's squishy. His back legs don't move, just his front legs. He's still pretty ominous looking. Probably one of the coolest ones out of all of them. So I'm not sure. It's like a solid square or rectangle that runs all the way through just into his legs. So you think it would do something, but it doesn't. That I could tell. Alright, here's the biggest one in the whole collection. Another soft body. Let's see. Okay, this one, look, see, that's what I was thinking. You squeeze it in here. So I wonder if there's something broke on this one. There very well could be. I cannot figure it out. I'll research this one. Maybe I can figure it out later. Come back to that one. But this one, you feel it on the inside. It's got a really nice open side there, and that's kind of where I'm pressing. It's another really cool one, JP.08. Well, this one's easy to read. 1993. Kenner Products. All new materials. No sound though. His mouth stays closed, and it's a harder plastic. This is all a harder plastic. The rest of them soft and squishy. Lots of texture all the way around this one, like all the other ones. I'll give you a top-down view in a little bit on all of them once I get them all back in. Another soft, sort of like the one I just did, isn't it? Is it the same one, just different coloring? It sure looks like it. Now he's got a rip in them, which I never noticed. There is a mechanism up here. No, he doesn't have it. That's very strange. I wonder if you squeezed him. It feels like it's cracked now. Okay, enough of that. His arms do move. Another open spot, but nothing working on him. JP.06. I mean, if I find him like that, I'm still going to get him probably, even though he had a little issue. I maybe didn't notice it when I got it. And I thought, well, I'll figure him out later. Nice yellow beady eyes, and look at his jaw. Oh man, those teeth. Ominous looking. All right. Let's do this guy. That's another sound one. He's got the JP with the 3 claws. Let's see. Okay, so these don't bend. They lock, they can stay like this, and here's his sound here. I'll do it up here. That's pretty scary sounding. I think there's another one you do is, yeah, see? And I don't think there's anything that's made to flip his wings. I think it's all just opposable. I don't feel any connection. And when I move these, nothing else moves. He's regurgitating to feed his baby. Or her baby. Very neat coloring on the back. And underneath. This one, I can't, no information. Most of these don't have any information. So it looks like if I stand them up, oh, this looks like it perched onto something, but at least I can get them to stand like that. Okay. This little guy's cool. All right. Was he the spitter one? Where this just pops open? It would be cool if that was part of it. But he has a little mechanism that looks like it's supposed to move his hands. Okay, so far, well, here's the second one. JP with the 3 claws. So let me give you the sounds. Here we go. Now you don't want to perform. There we go. Cool coloring on the front of that. All the way around on this one. I hate to say I have another favorite, but it looks like he's supposed to stand, use his tail for support, and then his head doesn't turn. Believe it or not, it doesn't turn. So he's in this position like this, and he's ready to attack. All right. A couple more big ones. Let's do those. This one had a broken battery compartment. This one's solid and big. Let's see if I can get him to stay. There we go. One of the bigger ones. And I believe... so his arm. See, someone's name's on it, and then there's tape over this. 2000, this says Hasbro. Let me get you those sounds so I get that recorded here. Very nice eye color. Look at his back. Overall, another nice one that I found for the collection. Here we go. This guy looks like he's the same one, but a different coloring. It is the same one. Looking at the two side by side. Let's see if this is the same. Yeah. Same black on the back, but this is definitely a different color green. Let's just see the bottoms. Yeah, it's the same one. Okay, just a different coloring. Let me get you the sounds. Okay, you're not going to stand, are you? So I can grab another one of your buddies out. Okay, let's see, just a couple more of the small ones. Okay, it's got a sound on it. Nice coloring again. Look at the back of this one. It's another small one. Oh, it's got like a chewing, squeaky sound. This is JP with the 3 claws. Here, I'll do those real quick. And then the other one. I like the sound of this one the best, I think. So we can get him to stand. It's hard to know what the original pose, because some of the limbs have, you know, over the years changed being in the box or the bin. Let's see if we can get him just to go on his tail. Okay, let's see this guy here. Oh, he's got a kicking leg here. This is just JP, nothing else. There is a year on this one. No, maybe not. I'll try to add some information as I edit this out and then get it in the... So no sounds, but that's what he does. It looks like he's got multiple, all the legs move, tail doesn't move, and then you just give him a little kick. All right, what else do we have in here? Ooh, what special ones? Ooh, I've got egg number 16. Now this is how I found it. Looks like there's a little pink on there. No year. What's in the eggs? Let's crack it. There's a plushie in there. And this is, let's see, from 2002, Commonwealth Toy Company. Alpha Series. Dinotopia. So this has nothing to do with Jurassic Park. Dinotopia, which I believe is a whole other movie. But let's show them anyway. Here's number 26 for that. Still cool to see. Another plushie. Alpha Series Dinotopia 2002. Alright, now these have been in a video before, so at least one of them I know has. They're still pretty cool. Alright, I have one more set here. This is my Jurassic Park Jungle Vehicle. And I found this as is. And then I have this little car, which looks to be like a exploding car. Yes, as he turns, it explodes open. And then another figure, the passenger, I'm going to ride back here and as he's trying to trap. And then the net actually held on, and then you're able to play and capture your dinosaurs. Now I could find out information on this. A couple quick Google searches will give me all the details. But the collection itself, 90% of it is the way I have found it. This is 1996 or 94. And that missing pieces to that set. Alright, make some room here. Gonna bring them all back in one big shot so you can see the entire collection. We'll count them up and then we'll see, give them one more kind of top view and everything like that. Alright, I thought it'd be fun to show off the tripod as high as I can go here. There's quite a few. There's 24, 25 in total. I'll give you the final count in the description as I pack them up. Now some just did not want to stand. They were being very finicky, so they're propped up against other ones. Now I don't know, do you have a favorite in the whole collection? There's quite a few. I mean, I said 3 or 4 years, but it's probably been much longer as I've been adding these to the collection and, you know, kind of contributing to that bin. And it's almost full. I could probably put maybe 4 or 5 more in there. Maybe I will as I find them. And someday come back and update my collection. All right, let me do this. I'm going to put this back on the tripod and wrap it up now that we've seen them all again. I will snap a quick picture for the thumbnail, and I will just, well, I'll tell you what, let me just see if I can set this back on here without, it's always hard without hitting buttons. Oh, there, I did it. Locked back on, I don't want it to fall off. All right, so what do you think about this collection? I finally got to show it to you. Now, I have another bin with probably, I'm guessing 30, 40 dinosaurs that are not Jurassic Park. So I'll have to come back with that one, maybe on the next movie launch, because that one is just jam-packed. I did want to show you this collection. Maybe you remember collecting them as a kid. Maybe you had them as a kid. I don't know. And thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you see the movie, check back in here. Let me know if any of these dinosaurs have made an appearance, because I probably won't see it for a little while after it comes out. And thanks for watching, everybody. Later. If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
pick it up.